Welcome to Wiwin. From a Roca Line train crashed into a truck at a level crossing in Buenos Aires to the freight train colliding with a truck in Sydney, railway accidents involving trucks have become all too common. These incidents underscore the importance of vigilance and adherence to safety protocols at railroad crossings. Be good lessons for all of us when driving. Let's get it on. In Fabens, Texas, tragedy struck when a train collided with a vehicle at around 50 mph. The trailer, carrying approximately 50,000 lbs of cargo, bore the brunt of the impact, resulting in a total loss. Miraculously, there were no human injuries despite the devastating collision.
This shit is crazy.
Truckers, always stop, look, and listen before crossing railroad tracks. Never attempt to cross if a train is approaching, and obey all warning signals and signs.
You said it too.
I told him about a train station. The train can't just stop.
Oh my, thanks God he's incredibly fortunate in this situation. His car only requires a new fender and some adjustments to the front left suspension and alignment. Why don't people have patience these days? The dashcam footage capturing the freight train colliding with a truck in Sydney serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance at railway crossings. Increased awareness and adherence to railway crossing protocols can help prevent tragic accidents like this from occurring in the future. Around 60 staff from a factory in Chonburi province, Thailand were traveling in the bus to a Buddhist temple in Samut Prakan province to pray for good luck. The bus driver went over a level and was crashed by a train. That was the wreckage in Chakchoeng Zao province, around 50 miles 80 kilometers east of Bangkok. The train driver realized the brake signal remotely. However, without this man's timely kindness, the car would still have been hit by the train. Thank God all is okay. If you find our videos help you drive better, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Thanks much. Now continue. In a heart-stopping incident captured on surveillance video in Texas, a driver ran a red light and crossed train tracks, only to be struck by a Metrorail train. The collision was so intense that the car was dragged for several feet and wrapped around a pole, yet the driver miraculously survived with non-life-threatening injuries. A valuable lesson of the dangers of disregarding traffic signals near train tracks. The increase in car-tram collisions in Victoria is concerning. Enhanced public awareness campaigns highlighting the dangers of tram tracks and the importance of yielding to trams can help reduce accidents. Oh no, an 18-wheeler was struggling to make a tight right turn as it went over the tracks in Sloatsburg in Rockland County, New York. Stay alert and vigilant, especially when crossing railway tracks, to prevent accidents and ensure your safety. In Quilmes, Buenos Aires, when a Roca Line train crashed into a truck at a level crossing, causing significant damage. Always check for clearance before crossing. If you see flashing lights, hear warning bells, or see lowered crossing gates, be prepared to stop and wait for the train to pass. Never ignore railroad crossing signals. What would happen if he couldn't steer in time before the train was passing in front of him? A truck hauling a trailer collided with a Norfolk Southern train in Chambersburg, PA. Remember, never attempt to cross railroad tracks if a train is approaching, especially for heavy truck drivers with limited maneuverability. Truck stuck on railroad in Alice, TX. Driver trapped, train coming. Attempts to escape fail, but miracle survival. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. A video of a coal-laden train and a truck at Scone's dangerous crossing. Drivers should exercise extreme caution, approach crossings slowly. Besides, authorities must install more prominent warning signs, flashing lights, and audible alarms to alert drivers of approaching trains. 3 years ago, in Indiana, an off-duty firefighter recorded footage of a train crashing into a semi-truck with no injuries reported. Swift action quickly extinguished a subsequent flash fire ignited by starch inside the truck. Remember, heed warning signs and be alert for train horns. Always verify for oncoming trains before crossing, regardless of signals suggesting safety. A red car drove by a woman collided with a train at a Brisbane level crossing. Our lesson: never underestimate the speed or distance of approaching trains. Oh my God! In Virginia, a tractor-trailer got stuck on a rail crossing as a train approached. Luckily, the occupants escaped unharmed despite their vehicle being destroyed. In fact, quick action in dangerous situations is so important. The driver stopped to wait for the train very promptly. Was there something that made him so hasty that led to this unfortunate collision? In Wenzhou, Zhejiang, China, a rare accident involving a train and a car unfolded. Two vehicles, disregarding a red light, crossed a railway intersection and were struck by a speeding train, resulting in a heart-pounding ordeal. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. In Hualien, China, as the railway barriers descended at a busy intersection, a daring driver, heedless of the warning, raced past and collided head-on with an oncoming train. Chaos erupted as the car spun wildly, but miraculously, all 370 train passengers emerged unscathed. Sadly, the 20-year-old driver inebriated with double the legal limit. A stark reminder of the perils of recklessness and the importance of responsible driving. Gripping footage, a trailer truck, typically hauling heavy equipment, trundles along from north to south until it grinds to a halt at a railway crossing. Suddenly, disaster strikes as the Brantas train hurtles towards it on its journey from Jakarta eastward, Indonesia. In a flash of chaos, flames erupt at the locomotive's forefront, as the train collides with the stranded truck, cleaving a train car in two from the sheer force of impact. In a reckless attempt to evade police pursuit, a reckless individual careened onto train tracks, abandoning a luxurious 4x4 vehicle in their wake. The daring escape unfolded as the culprit brazenly smashed through a closed level crossing barrier.
Get out of the car! Out of the car!
Fortunately, there was no train coming at that time. Do not emulate the fugitive's reckless maneuvers as crossing railroad. In a tragic incident in the Netherlands, a passenger train derailed caused huge damage. The derailment occurred after the train collided with a crane, causing extensive damage. The affected train was traveling between Leiden and The Hague, two major cities in the country. With a deafening roar, the train plowed into the helpless car, sending it careening over 100 feet before coming to a shuddering halt. That occurred in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, near Sunrise Boulevard, as a car found itself stranded on the train tracks.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, I got it on video.
Police attempted to alert the trapped vehicle, but alas, their efforts fell short. Please comment what you like so we can make more videos.
It was rolling towards my car.
Exercise patience at railway crossings and never attempt to outpace a train. Safety always takes precedence. Never imitate this, folks. After being struck by a train, a truck was dragged for 200 meters. Miraculously, the driver emerged unharmed from the incident. Before crossing the tracks, stop your vehicle at a safe distance. Trains can approach quickly and may not always be immediately visible. The train looks like that, but you never dream of racing against it. Please wait patiently for the train to pass safely before crossing the tracks. A speeding train collided with a pickup truck in the city of Odessa, Texas. Thankfully, the person inside the truck managed to escape before the collision occurred. CCTV footage has captured a startling moment in Manchester as a police car collided with railings outside a local shop. The incident occurred while officers inside the vehicle were en route to address another incident. Fortunately, no other individuals sustained injuries in the mishap. Prioritize safety by maintaining control, reducing speed in advance, and avoiding sudden turns to prevent loss of stability and potential disasters on the tracks. Exercise caution, patience, and strict adherence to safety regulations when crossing train tracks to prevent accidents and prioritize the well-being of all individuals involved. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. Exercise caution to avoid collisions and ensure safety on the road. Prioritize safety and responsible driving behavior at all times. Luckily, the driver emerged unharmed from the incident. Should adjust your driving to suit the current weather conditions. Always maintain focus on the road and avoid distractions such as live stream or texting. In Zacatecas, Mexico, a harrowing head-on collision between two trains occurred on October 14, 2018. Footage from inside one of the trains reveals the intense chaos as the collision became inevitable. Yes, if there is time, exit the vehicle immediately. Do not attempt to retrieve personal belongings. Remember that your priority is to get away from the tracks as quickly as possible. Oh my God. Never be impatient. On a Thursday morning, a train rammed into a truck stranded on the tracks near Route 9W and New Main Street in Haverstraw, New York. Miraculously, the driver managed to escape to safety just moments before the collision occurred. This dramatic event serves as a stark reminder of the dangers lurk at railway intersections and the importance of swift action in averting potential disasters. The train's long length and weight do not allow it can break suddenly. Remember it, for your safety. On the afternoon of October 21, 2018, Taiwan Railway's Puma train 6432 from Shulin to Taitung derailed and overturned at Suao-Onma station. The entire train was thrown off the tracks, causing seats to shift and tilt, with multiple carriages suffering severe deformation and stacking. If you find our videos help you drive better, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Thanks much. Now continue. Although the train guard tried his best to signal, the train could not stop in time. The luxurious white car was dragged more than 500 m and seriously destroyed. Fortunately, the driver wisely escaped before the car stalled on rail. Oh my God! Wow, Fast and Furious. Being patient can save lives and prevent accidents, especially as crossing railroad. Never be emulated this car. So dangerous. Anyway, Trucker was okay. This is a valuable lesson for him and other drivers. passenger train hit a lorry stopped at the level crossing on Tuesday in Ardouilly, West Flanders. The first two wagons derailed but did not overturn. Thanks God. Even though there were no barriers, railway staff held flags and signaled early to signal the approaching train. However, the truck driver's recklessness and impatience left us such serious consequences. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. The driver clearly knew the train was coming. Yes, and he tried to press the accelerator but hesitated when he reached the railroad. And the result is... Fortunately, the train only crashed into the trunk and the driver was still safe after that carelessness and recklessness. Why did he stop to wait for the train, but then continue pressing the gas pedal? Was he sleepy, or there's some confusion? So sad. While the other car stopped to wait for the train to pass, this driver still drove quickly to win the train. What an idiot driver. Never do it. A massive landslide occurred, dislodging a portion of the train from the railroad tracks. So sad for train. Rail barriers play a critical role in railway safety, helping to prevent collisions at railway crossings. Imagine what would happen to this careless motorcyclist without it. So surprised for catching two trains at once. What do you think about this? Have you ever worried for any crash or anything else? The truck, after being struck by the train, was dragged along the tracks for an astonishing 200 meters. A train was traversing the railway crossing while a truck suddenly veered into the oncoming lane, colliding with the crossing barrier, then ramming into a post before careening into a ditch. Thankfully, no other individuals were harmed in this incident. Hope the driver was okay? In Navarro County, flooding led to a train derailment. The conductor initiated an emergency stop upon noticing water pooling on the tracks, but the train submerged before halting completely.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.